night, city lights, I'm still wide awake. Yeah, I'm driving through the rain, trying to outrun my mind. Every broken memory keeps hitting rewind. Got a heart full of scars, but I'm still holding on. Looking for the sunrise after night so long. If I fall, don't let me fade into the dark. I'm still chasing little pieces of my heart. Even when the world says I should let it go, I'm still standing with these midnight echoes. Phone on silent, I don't wanna hear the noise. Too many opinions, too many empty voices. I've been fighting battles nobody can see. Smiling on the outside, it's a different me. Dreams getting bigger, but the road gets cold. Everybody changes when the story gets told. I keep my faith close when the lights burn low. Learning every lesson from the pain I know. I won't let the shadows steal my name. Every loss just fuels another flame. I'm driving through the rain, trying to outrun my mind. Every broken memory keeps hitting rewind. Got a heart full of scars, but I'm still holding on. Looking for the sunrise after night so long. If I fall, don't let me fade into the dark. I'm still chasing little pieces of my heart. Even when the world says I should let it go, I'm still standing with these midnight airs. Another missed call, another sleepless night, searching for a peace underneath neon lights. I know healing isn't something that comes fast, but I can't let tomorrow live inside my past. I've been writing dreams across a broken page, trying to turn my pain into a better stage. If the sky falls down, I'll still find my way. One more step closer to a brighter day. Maybe I'm not perfect, maybe that's alright. Every storm I survive teaches me to fight. I'm not who I was, I'm becoming someone new. Every chapter starts with making it through. I'm driving through the rain, trying to outrun my mind, leaving every heavy memory behind. Got a heart that still beats through the highs and lows, finding hope inside these midnight echoes. When the morning comes, I'll be standing in the light, still believing everything will be alright, yeah. Midnight echoes till the sunrise. Another night, another road with nowhere to rush, just me in the silence. Street lights flicker like they're trying to tell a story. Windows down, chasing peace instead of glory. Every mile feels like another page turn. Some lessons are given, some have to be earned. I used to think every goodbye meant the end. Now I know some roads are meant to bend. The rear view holds the places I've been. The windshield shows where hope begins. If I keep moving, maybe I'll find a version of me I left behind. These empty roads don't feel so cold tonight. I'm learning how to follow my own light. The stars don't rush to fill the sky. They shine when the time is right. Yeah, every heartbeat writes another line. Every sunrise says you'll be alright. I don't need all the answers now, just another chance to try. The radio hums, but I don't know the song. Still I sing along because it helps me move on. Clouds roll over, but they never stay forever. Storms come and go, but hope lasts longer. I've been carrying weight I don't need anymore, leaving old fears outside the door. One step, one breath, one dream at a time, turning quiet moments into something that can shine. Maybe the journey is worth more than the race. Maybe peace is found in slowing down the pace. These empty roads became my home somehow. They taught me how to live inside the now. No matter how far the night extends, every road eventually bends. The engine fades, The sky grows bright, tomorrow is waiting. Some nights feel like they're never gonna end, but every road goes somewhere, even the ones you never planned to take. I've been reading old pages that I never meant to keep. Conversations with my past still interrupt my sleep. Every lesson left a mark that tongue can never hide. Still I carry every chapter with a little bit of pride. I remember feeling small underneath the crowded sky, wondering if anyone could see behind my smile. People only see the surface, never what's below. Never all the silent battles that nobody gets to know. I've been chasing something bigger than a number or a name, trying to build a life instead of chasing empty fame. If tomorrow comes with problems, then tomorrow I'll respond, cause every storm eventually keeps moving on. I don't want perfection, I just want peace. A quiet place where all the noise inside me finally leaves. Maybe that's too much to ask, maybe it isn't. Either way I'm still walking. Every wrong turn showed another view. Every setback helped me make it through. If the stars disappear tonight, I'll become my own light. My broken compass still points somewhere, even when the sky feels unaware. I don't have to know the ending now, I'll keep moving somehow. Every heartbeat writes another page, growing wiser with every age. If hope is waiting down the road, I'll keep carrying the load. No looking back, no standing still. I'm learning how to trust my will. The future isn't lost to me, it's waiting where I'm meant to be. There were days I almost gave my doubts the final word, listening to fears until they sounded like the truth I'd heard. Then I looked around and realized something had to change. You can't expect tomorrow if you never rearrange. Started letting go of things I couldn't control, piece by piece rebuilding every corner of my soul. Not because the road got easier to survive, because I finally learned that I was still alive. Every mountain looked impossible below. Funny how perspective changes when you grow. Now I see the distance, not as something standing tall, but another chance to prove I can climb it all. Some people come to stay, some people simply pass. Neither one can stop tomorrow from becoming my path. I'm thankful for the memories, even the painful ones. They taught me every ending always opens up another sun. If the rain keeps falling, I'll dance anyway. If the wind keeps calling, I'll find another way. No map can promise where this life will lead, but faith keeps growing like a tiny seed. Maybe home isn't just a place, maybe home is learning to embrace every version of yourself you used to hide away. I spent too much time trying to outrun yesterday. Now I'm learning every sunrise brings another chance to stay. The mirror shows a different face than it did years ago. Not because I'm someone new, because I finally chose to grow. Every scar became a sentence in a story still being told. Every dream survived another winter in the cold. I don't need applause to know I've come this far. Sometimes quiet victories shine brighter than the stars. If someone hears this years from now, I hope they understand. You don't need all the answers, just the courage to make a stand. Keep believing through the silence, keep your vision clear. Even when the road gets lonely, hope is always near. My broken compass still points ahead, not to where I've been, but where I'm in. Every sunrise paints another chance, every heartbeat starts another dance. I'll keep writing every line, one small victory at a time. Even if the night feels long, I know where I belong. Hope isn't something that you'll find, hope is something you decide. So I keep walking, step by step, with nothing left to regret. The road is quiet, the sky is changing. Morning always comes, no matter how long the night feels. I'm still here, still moving, still believing. Street lights blur across the glass. Everything looks different when the city's wearing rain. Maybe that's why I keep driving. The skyline paints reflections on a windshield full of storms. Every mile reminds me that tomorrow can transform. The roads don't ask me questions, they just let the tires roll, giving space for every scattered piece to find its role. I used to fear the silence when the music faded out. Now I hear my own voice rising louder than my doubts. Every passing building holds a story I don't know. Every stranger walking at somewhere they're trying to go. The clouds can hide the moon, but never steal the sky. A moment isn't forever, even when the tears are dry. I've learned that hope can whisper when the world forgets to speak. Growing stronger every time I stand instead of feeling weak. The rain keeps tapping rhythms on the roof above my head, like a conversation with the words I never said. I'm not searching for perfection in the places that I've been. I'm learning every ending, that's another chapter begin. Every drop becomes a river. Every season has to change. If I keep believing, nothing stays the same. Neon rain falls over empty streets, turning broken nights into memories. Every light reflects another dream. Nothing's ever quite the way it seems. I'll keep moving through the storm, holding on to something warm. When the morning paints the sky, I'll remember how I learned to fly. Neon rain wash away the weight I've known. Leave behind what's gone, help me carry on. There was a time I measured life by everything I missed. Every closed door, every chance that didn't exist. Now I count the little victories nobody can see, like finding peace inside the person staring back at me. The city never sleeps, but neither do our dreams. They quietly becoming more than they first seemed. Every late night promise written underneath the stars. Can't become tomorrow if you trust the heart you are. I found strength inside the moments that look small, not the highest mountains but recovering from the fall. Every crack lesson, another beam of light, showing even broken windows brighten up a night. Baby, I was never lost, just learning how to roam. Maybe every road I walked was leading me back home. Take the fear, leave the faith, trade the hurry for a slower pace. Close your eyes, hear the sound. Even in the storm, hope can still be found. Tomorrow isn't waiting at the end of perfect plans. It's built inside the little choices made with steady hands. One conversation, one deep breath, one step into the light can slowly turn the longest evening in the morning bright. The mirror doesn't show the person I was years ago, it shows somebody learning there's still room enough to grow. Every scar became a map instead of just a mark, guiding me through every tunnel, every stretch of dark. If these roads could talk, I think they simply say, keep going. Not because it's easy, but because you're changing every day. Keep falling from the sky. Every drop reminds me I survived. The darkest clouds eventually move on, making room to welcome dawn. I'll keep writing every page, growing stronger with my age. Every mile becomes a sign the future's waiting right on time. Neon rain, carry every fear away. Leave me with the strength to greet another day. The clouds begin to break, the streets begin to glow. The rain slows down, and somewhere beyond the horizon, morning is already on its way. Morning is already on its way. Street lights blur across the glass. Everything looks different when the city's wearing rain. Maybe that's why I keep driving. The skyline paints makes reflections on a windshield full of storms. Every mile reminds me that tomorrow can transform. The roads don't ask me questions, they just let the tires roll. Giving space for every scattered piece to find its role. I used to fear the silence when the music faded out. Now I hear my own voice rising louder than my doubts. Every passing building holds a story I don't know. Every stranger walking at somewhere they're trying to go. The clouds can hide the moon, but never steal the sky. A moment isn't forever, even when the tears are dry. I've learned that hope can whisper when the world forgets to speak. Growing stronger every time I stand instead of feeling weak. The rain keeps tapping rhythms on the roof above my head, like a conversation with the words I never said. I'm not searching for perfection in the places that I've been. I'm learning every ending, that's another chapter begin. Every drop becomes a river. Every season has to change. If I keep believing, nothing stays the same. Neon rain falls over empty streets, turning broken nights into memories. Every light reflects another dream. Nothing's ever quite the way it seems. I'll keep moving through the storm, holding on to something warm. When the morning paints the sky, I'll remember how I learned to fly. Neon rain, wash away the weight I've known. Leave behind what's gone, help me carry on. There was a time I measured life by everything I missed. Every closed door, every chance that didn't exist. Now I count the little victories nobody can see, like finding peace inside the person staring back at me. The city never sleeps, but neither do our dreams. They quietly becoming more than they first seemed. Every late night promise written underneath the stars. Can't become tomorrow if you trust the heart you are. I found strength inside the moments that look small, not the highest mountains but recovering from the fall. Every crack lesson, another beam of light, showing even broken windows brighten up a night. Baby, I was never lost, just learning how to roam. Baby, every road I walked was leading me back home. Take the fear, leave the faith, trade the hurry for a slower pace. Close your eyes, hear the sound. Even in the storm, hope can still be found. Tomorrow isn't waiting at the end of perfect plans. It's built inside the little choices made with steady hands. One conversation, one deep breath, one step into the light can slowly turn the longest evening in the morning bright. The mirror doesn't show the person I was years ago. It shows somebody learning there's still room enough to grow. Every scar became a map instead of just a mark, guiding me through every tunnel, every stretch of dark. If these roads could talk, I think they simply say, keep going. Not because it's easy, but because you're changing every day. Keep falling from the sky. Every drop reminds me I survived. The darkest clouds eventually move on, making room to welcome dawn. I'll keep writing every page, growing stronger with my age. Every mile becomes a sign the future's waiting right on time. Neon rain, carry every fear away. Leave me with the strength to greet another day. The clouds begin to break, the streets begin to glow. The rain slows down, and somewhere beyond the horizon, morning is already on its way. Morning is already on its way. Sometimes alone, voices are the ones nobody else can hear. Tonight I'm finally talking back. There's a conversation in the silence every night. Questions in the darkness asking if I'll be alright. I used to run from every thought that crossed my mind. Now I'm learning some are meant to stay, some left behind. The walls remember echoes long after they fade, but I'm not the same person who first walked this way. Every scar's a reminder that I made it through the fall, not a reason to believe I wasn't strong at all. I've been collecting little moments like they're pieces of the sky. Proof that even broken dreams can learn again to fly. The mirror shows reflections, but it can't define my name. I'm more than every mistake, more than every flame. The shadows don't decide my fate, they only disappear when I create a brighter thought, steadier pace, a little hope I can embrace. Says it goes in my head, but it doesn't own a room. Morning always finds a way, we'll chase away the gloom. Every whisper loses power when I choose to stand. Building something stronger with my own two hands. If the night grows on, I keep saying through. Every step reminds me I'm becoming someone new. The story isn't over, not even close. I'm still finding out where it matters most. I spend too much time trying to silence every fear, until I realize courage means it's still there while I'm here. The future isn't waiting for a perfect state of mind. It belongs to those who keep on walking while they're searching what they'll find. Some roads are made of confidence, some are made of doubt. Either way they both can lead to places worth finding out. The wind keeps changing directions, the seasons rearrange. Nothing in this life was ever meant to stay the same, so I let go of expectations I would never really mind. Started writing goals that actually fit my own design. Every sunrise lights another chance to cross the blue. Another quiet promise that tomorrow can be new. One breath, one step, one promise to myself. Keep moving, even when the answers take their time. If someone hears this years from now while driving through the night, I hope they know the smallest spark become a guiding light. You don't have to know the end and you don't have to race the clock. Every mountain starts beneath a single careful step. I've learned the strongest hearts are the ones that never break. They're the ones that choose compassion every time they ache. So if today's uncertain, I don't need it anyway, cause every dawn begins before the sun can touch the day. As it goes in my head, both speaks out of now. The world made twins, I still know somehow. Every chapter teaches, every season grows. Even through the longest nights, by the morning shows, I'll keep riding, I'm by that. Trusting that in time, the life I'm building will become my own. The room is quiet, sky is shining. Voice that once held me back is finally fading into the strongest wing. I built from the dreams people said would never fly. Every morning starts with questions written in the air, wondering if today's the day to wake gets easier to bear. Coffee getting colder while the sunrise paints the glass, learning that tomorrow doesn't always mirror the past. I folded all my worries into paper airplanes, watched them catch the morning wind instead of falling with the rain. Every hole looked fragile in the palm of my hand, until I let it travel farther than I ever planned. I don't need the loudest room to know my voice is real. Quiet victories remind me how persistence starts to heal. The road keeps changing colors every season that it turns. Every mile gives another lesson waiting to be learned. If the clouds cover every star, I still know where they are. Even hidden lights can guide the darkest nights. Paper skies above my head, holding all the dreams I said. I won't let the wind decide where my heart is meant to fly. Every sunrise writes my name, nothing ever stays the same. One more step, one more try, I'm still reaching through these paper skies. Some days feel like standing still while everything moves on. Other days remind me why I kept holding on so long. The strongest trees keep growing through the hardest weather too. Maybe that's the kind of strength I'm slowly growing into. The mirror isn't asking me to be somebody else, only to appreciate the progress in myself. Every chapter left unfinished isn't failure in disguise, it's another invitation to rewrite my own lines. The skyline looks different when you stop to really see how much beauty lives inside ordinary streets. I've been searching far away for something close to home, then I realized hope was something I could always own. No shortcuts, no guarantees, just faith, patience, and the courage to believe. If I stumble, I recover. If I fall, I rise again. Not because the journey's easy, but but because I know who I've been. Every dream begins as something people say won't work, and one day the impossible becomes the proof of work. I keep filling empty pages with stories still untold, building something honest, worth much more than gold. Paper skies don't hold me down, they remind me to look around. Every cloud will drift away, making room for brighter days. Every heartbeat keeps the time, every mountain still can climb. I'll keep chasing what is true, with an open point of view. The wind keeps blowing, the horizon keeps calling. There's somewhere beyond today, another dream is already taking flight. Times the loudest voices, I'm the ones nobody else can hear. Tonight I'm finally talking back. There's a conversation in the silence every night, questions in the darkness asking if I'll be alright. I used to run from every thought that crossed my mind. Now I'm learning some are meant to stay, some left behind. The walls remember echoes long after they fade, but I'm not the same person who first walked this way. Every scar's a reminder that I made it through the fall, not a reason to believe I wasn't strong at all. I've been collecting little moments like they're pieces of the sky, proof that even broken dreams can learn again to fly. The mirror shows reflections, but it can't define my name. I'm more than every mistake, more than every flame. The shadows don't decide my fate, they only disappear when I create a brighter thought, a steadier pace, a little hope I can embrace. There's a ghost in my head, but it doesn't own the room. Morning always finds a way to chase away the gloom. Every whisper loses power when I choose to stand, building something stronger with my own two hands. If the night grows long, I'll keep singing through. Every step reminds me I'm becoming someone new. The story isn't over, not even close. I'm still finding light where it matters most. I spent too much time trying to silence every fear, until I realized courage means they still there while I'm here. The future isn't waiting for a perfect state of mind, it belongs to those who keep on walking while they're searching what they'll find. Some roads are made of confidence, and some are made of doubt. Either way they both can lead to places worth finding out. The wind keeps changing directions, the seasons rearrange. Nothing in this life was ever meant to stay the same, so I let go of expectations that were never really mine. Started writing goals that actually fit my own design. Every sunrise writes another chance across the glue, another quiet promise that tomorrow can be new. One breath, one step, one promise to myself. Keep moving, even when the answers take their time. If someone hears us years from now, we're driving through the night, I hope they know this small spark could come a guiding light. You don't have to know the ending, you don't have to raise the clock. Every mountain starts beneath a single careful step. I've learned the strongest hearts are the ones that never break. They're the ones that choose compassion every time they ache. So if today's uncertain, I'll meet it anyway, cause every dawn begins before the sun can touch the day. There's a ghost in my head, but hope speaks louder now. The road may twist, but I still know somehow. Every chapter teaches, every season grows. safe I'm building will become my own. The room is quiet, the sky is changing. The voice that once held me back is finally fading into the distance. Rain finally stopped. Funny how everything looks different when the sky remembers how to smile. Yesterday was heavy like a mountain on my chest. Every step I took felt like a never-ending test. I kept asking all the questions that the silence couldn't hear, till I found a little courage hiding underneath the fear. The sidewalk still I shining from the water left behind, like reminders every hardship leaves a lesson we can find. I don't have to rush the future just to prove that I belong. Some victories are quiet but they're still incredibly strong. The windows catch reflections of a brighter shade of blue, showing me that changing starts with what I choose to do. Every storm that ever found me also taught me how to stand, turning shaky footsteps into something I had planned. The clouds may cover all the light, but they never own the sky. Every dawn begins unseen, long before the sunrise. After the storm, I can finally breathe again. The wind feels different, like it's carrying me in. Every scar reminds me I survived the rain. Every new beginning started with the pain, so I'll keep believing. When tomorrow feels unknown, every road I travel brings me closer home. There were dreams I almost buried underneath my doubt, thinking they would finish before they figured themselves out. Now I water every promise like a seed beneath the ground, trusting roots grow quietly before they're ever found. I don't measure life by trophies sitting on a shelf, I measure it by every day I'm counting to myself. The strongest voices aren't the ones that always fill the room. Sometimes hope will rise in whispers chasing out the gloom. The people who believed in me when I could barely see help me understand the person I was meant to be. Now I pass that same reminder to whoever needs to hear. Even tiny steps can carry you beyond your fear. No mountain stays forever, no winter owns the year. The seasons always change and brighter days appear. One day I'll look back smiling at the roads that made me grow, thankful for the valleys just as much as peaks I know. Every chapter had a purpose even when it felt unclear. Every ending brought another opportunity near. If somebody finds these words while walking through the night, I hope they feel the comfort of a distant morning light. Not because the work is perfect, not because it's fair, but because hope keeps showing up for those who choose to care. After the storm, the colors shine brighter now. The weight feels lighter, though I don't know exactly how. Every heartbeat, every mile, every tear, every smile built the person standing here today. I'll keep walking, come what may. The road is still long, but now I welcome it. Because every sunrise starts with the courage to make it through the night. The rain finally stopped. The city looks different from up here. Every light tells a story, every window hides a dream. The skyline wears reflections like it's dressed in borrowed stars. Every avenue is filled with people healing hidden scars. I walk without a destination, letting moments lead the way, finding little pieces of tomorrow inside today. Concrete rivers, silver headlights stretching through the night. Every stranger chasing something just beyond their sight. Some are building futures brick by brick and day by day. Some are learning that the longest road still bend their way. I stop comparing chapters to somebody else's pace. Every life unfolds according to its time and place. If my story takes a little longer to become complete. I'll still celebrate each milestone underneath my feet. I don't need a perfect view, just enough to see what's true. Every step becomes a sign, pointing toward a better time. This city of glass reflects who we become, shining through the shadows until morning comes. Every broken window catches pieces of the light, proving even fractures sparkle through the night. I'm still building dreams, one day at a time, turning every setback into another climb. No matter where these streets may lead, hope is all I'll ever need. There were seasons when I thought I reached the end of hope, standing at the edge, unsure if I was built to cope. Then I learned that strength is rarely loud enough to hear. Sometimes it's just choosing not to disappear. I've carried expectations that were never truly mine, trying to fit a picture that ignored my own design. Now I'm painting with the colors that I know are true, making room for every shade that helps me break through. The moon still hangs above the rooftops, calm and bright, never asking for permission, just to own the night. Maybe that's the lesson written high above the town. You don't have to shrink yourself to keep from standing out. Every heartbeat is a compass, every dream becomes a spark. Even one small light can outshine the dark. Yeah, 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 yeah. Change, the names may disappear, but the lessons that they gave me will stay crystal clear. Every wrong turns our direction in a different way. Every sunrise proved that night can never truly stay. So if tomorrow brings another mountain left to climb, I'll greet it with a steady heart and trust the hands of time. The road ahead is open, and now I'm ready for the view, knowing every step I take reveals something new. This city of glass keeps reflecting the light, even after every long and restless night. Every dream I hold is stronger than my fear, growing clearer with each passing year. I keep walking with my head held high, leaving yesterday beneath the sky. Whatever waits beyond this road, I'll meet it with an open soul. The lights don't last forever, but the sunrise always comes, and every new day begins with one more step forward. The rain finally stopped. Funny how everything looks different when the sky remembers how to smile. Yesterday was heavy like a mountain on my chest. Every step I took felt like a never-ending test. I kept asking all the questions that the silence couldn't hear, till I found a little courage hiding underneath the fear. The sidewalk still is shining from the water left behind, like reminders every hardship leaves a lesson we can find. I don't have to rush the future just to prove that I belong. Some victories are quiet, but they're still incredibly strong. The windows catch reflections of a brighter shade of blue, showing me that changing starts with what I choose to do. Every storm that ever found me also taught me how to stand, turning shaky footsteps into something I had planned. The clouds may cover all the light, but they never own the sky. Every dawn begins unseen, long before the sunrise. After the storm, I can finally breathe again. The wind feels different, like it's carrying me in. Every scar reminds me I survived the rain. Every new beginning started with the pain, so I'll keep believing when tomorrow feels unknown. Every road I travel brings me closer home. There were dreams I almost buried underneath my doubt, thinking they would finish before they figured themselves out. Now I water every promise like a seed beneath the ground, trusting roots grow quietly before they're ever found. I don't measure life by a trophy sitting on a shelf, I measure it by every day I'm kinder to myself. The strongest voices aren't the ones that always fill the room. Sometimes hope arrives in whispers chasing out the gloom. The people who believed in me when I could barely see help me understand the person I was meant to be. Now I pass that same reminder to whoever needs to hear. Even tiny steps can carry you beyond your fear. No mama stays forever, no winter owns the year. The seasons always change and brighter days appear. Oh, oh, for the valleys just as much as peaks. I know every chapter had a purpose, even when it felt unclear. Every ending brought another opportunity near. If somebody finds these words while walking through the night, I hope they feel the comfort of a distant morning light. Not because the world gets perfect, not because it's fair, but because hope keeps showing up for those who choose to care. After the storm, the colors shine brighter now. The weight feels lighter, though I don't know exactly how. Every heartbeat, every mile, every tear, every smile built a person standing here today. I'll keep walking, come what may. The road is still long, but now I welcome it. 'Cause every sunrise starts with the courage to make it through the night. I spent so much time carrying things that were never mine to hold. Tonight I'm setting them down. The morning found me standing where the river meets the stone, watching every current prove that change can be a song. Yesterday was loud enough to shake the walls inside. Today I choose a quiet place where hoping I can hide. The clock keeps turning circles, but I don't have to race. Some dreams arrive more slowly, finding their own pace. The sky isn't asking me to become somebody new, only to be honest with the life I'm walking through. I folded every old regret into a paper flame, watched it drip beyond the wind instead of feeding shame. The road ahead looks different now that I don't look behind. There's more room for tomorrow when I free my mind. I can't change the pages written yesterday, but I can choose the words I write today. Every sunrise brings another chance to take one more step forward. Now I feel weightless, like the clouds after the rain. Every breath reminds me I don't have to wear the pain. I'll carry hope instead, let the light break through, building something honest, something strong and true. The road is still uncertain, but I'm no longer scared. Every dream grows stronger when it's finally shared. There were nights I thought the silence meant I lost my way. Now I hear it as a place where better thoughts can stay. Every conversation with myself grows a little kind, teaching me compassion starts from deep inside the mind. I don't need to own tomorrow to believe it's real. Faith begins the moment that we choose to heal. The tallest trees don't bloom the day they're planted in the ground. They rise through countless seasons without making a sound. So I'll keep showing up when no one's watching me, trusting steady effort shapes the person I can be. Not for applause, not for a spotlight's glow, but because each honest step helps my spirit grow. Take what's heavy, leave what's true. The future isn't waiting, it's growing with you. With me somewhere down the line, I hope they see a person who kept choosing to be kind. Not because the journey spared me from the hardest days, but because I found new strength in unexpected ways. Every ending made a doorway I was scared to walk into, until I realized every open road begins with something new. So if the sky grows dark again, I'll remember what I know. Morning always follows. Now I feel weightless, standing in the light. Every step reminds me I'm becoming more than I was last night. I'll keep moving forward, heart open wide. No matter where the road may lead, I'll walk it with pride. The wind feels lighter, the horizon feels closer, and for the first time in a long while, the journey feels enough. Messages never make it through, but somehow the silence still says everything. Phone screen glowing in a quiet room at 2 a.m. Names I haven't called and one still cross my mind again. Some conversations end without a final line, leaving little questions hanging somewhere out in time. The city hums outside while everything stands still, a reminder that the world keeps turning by its will. I learned not every distance has to feel like lost. Sometimes spaces where we grow into who we are. I used to chase replies that never came my way. Now I let unanswered moments slowly drift away. Peace isn't always found in hearing what we hope. Sometimes it's in accepting what was never ours to hold. Static face, the night grows clear. When I stop searching, I can finally hear fading signals in the air. Some are lost, some still are there. Every ending leaves a spark, quiet lights inside the dark. I don't need every answer now, I'll find my own somehow. One more sunrise, one more chance, one more step into tomorrow. I watch the seasons paint the same streets, different shades, teaching me that change can be beautiful in its own way. Every version of myself helped bring me to this place. Even the uncertain ones still deserve some grace. Hope isn't a destination waiting far away. It's the small decision made to keep moving every day. Smile shared with someone passing, a promise kept at dawn. Tiny acts of courage quietly carry us along. The echoes of old worries don't sound as loud today. Not because they vanished, but because I found my way to strength and learning when to hold and when to release. Making room inside the heart for something that feels like peace. If the line goes silent, the story doesn't end. Life keeps writing verses around every bend. Yeah. Years from now I'll think about these nights beneath the sky. Not as moments filled with fear, but times I learned to try. Every fading signal led me to a clearer view, showing me that sometimes less reveals what's true. So I keep my windows open to the morning breeze, welcoming the unknown with a steady sense of ease. Whatever waits beyond this chapter, I'll be ready when it calls, because every step has taught me how to rise after I fade. And signal steady heart, every finish is a start. The road ahead is wide and bright, leading me beyond the night. I'll keep walking, come what may, trusting in another day. Every breath, every mile brings me closer to my own life. The signal may fade, but hope never loses its connection. The next chapter is already calling. Some mornings don't begin when the sun comes up. They begin the moment you decide to keep going. I woke before the daylight found its way across the room. The silence felt familiar, but it wasn't filled with gloom. I opened up the window, let the cool air fill my lungs. Like every breath was proof another chapter had begun. The city slowly stretched beneath the painted sky of gold, a quiet kind of beauty that could never quite be sold. No headlines, no applause, no race to reach the end. Just another chance to meet the person I become again. I've learned that healing isn't measured by the speed, it's found inside the little choices planted like a seed. Some days the progress hides beneath the surface of the ground, still it's growing every moment, even when it's not yet found. Every dawn arises its own way, never asking yesterday. If I trust the light ahead, hope will always find my steps. This is my second sunrise, a chance to start again. Every road behind me made me who I am. I'm not chasing shadows, I'm following the light. One more dream, one more step, one more fearless night. No matter where tomorrow leads, I'll meet it standing tall, 'cause every new beginning starts after the fall. The dreams I thought were fading found another way to shine, waiting patiently until I finally gave them time. The strongest roots grow deepest where the hardest winters stay, preparing for the blossoms of a brighter spring someday. I don't need to know exactly what the future plans, only that I'll meet it with an open heart and hands. Every stranger has a story written out of sight, a reminder we are all just trying to find our light. So I choose a little kindness where I once chose fear. One small act of hope can change the atmosphere. The miles don't seem so endless when I lift my eyes above. The road feels less uncertain when it's traveled with some love. The night did its part, now it's my turn to keep the fire alive, to keep moving forward, to keep moving forward. Yeah. If one day someone hears these words while driving through the rain, I hope they find a reason not to give up through the pain. Not because life suddenly becomes an easy ride, but because strength is often built one quiet day at a time. I'll carry every light and lead the way behind. Sometimes the next step isn't enough. Morning paints the highway with a quiet golden glow. Every mile reminds me there's still farther left to go. I packed away the worries that no longer fit my hands, making room for dreams that match the life I finally planned. The echoes of the past still visit now and then, but they don't pull me backward like they always did back then. I've learned that every memory can teach without control, if I let it shape my wisdom instead of stealing hope. The wind rolls through the open fields, carrying unseen change, a gentle reminder nothing ever stays the same. The mountains in the distance don't seem impossible now. One steady step is all they ever really ask. Every road unfolds with time, one heartbeat, one mountain, one sunrise. I still got miles to go, dreams to chase, seeds to sow. The future isn't written yet, just waiting in the steps I take. I'll meet the morning with open eyes, leave the fear where yesterday lies. Every mile, every climb brings me closer, one step at a time. I used to measure progress by the finish line ahead. Now I celebrate the courage that got me out of bed. Some victories are quiet, hidden from the crowd, still they echo through the soul more deeply than the loud. The sky doesn't compare itself to any other sky. The rivers never wonder if they're moving fast enough. Nature keeps reminding me to trust a slower pace. Growth isn't a race, it's something we embrace. So I'll keep watering the dreams that haven't bloomed just yet. Faith is often strongest where the future isn't set. Every chapter still unwritten holds a chance to surprise. Another open doorway underneath familiar skies. The map may change, the wind may turn, but every journey leaves something worth learning. The roads that made me grow, not because they all were easy, but because they helped me know the strongest part of moving isn't reaching where you planned, it's becoming someone better while you understand. The horizon keeps expanding every time I move ahead, showing possibilities where doubt once lived instead. No matter what tomorrow chooses to become, I'll greet it with a steady heart instead of trying to run. I've still got miles to go, hope to hope, light to know. Every sunrise proves again, another chapter can begin. I'll keep walking through the unknown, finding peace that's fully my own. Every mile, every day builds a person I'm becoming on the way. The road stretches forward, the sky keeps opening, and somewhere beyond the next hill, another beginning is waiting. Are the ones nobody else can hear. Tonight I'm finally talking back. There's a conversation in the silence every night, questions in the darkness asking if I'll be alright. I used to run from every thought that crossed my mind. Now I'm learning some are meant to stay, some left behind. The walls remember echoes long after they fade, but I'm not the same person who first walked this way. Every scar's a reminder that I made it through the fall, not a reason to believe I wasn't strong at all. I've been collecting little moments like they're pieces of the sky, proof that even broken dreams can learn again to fly. The mirror shows reflections, but it can't define my name. I'm more than every mistake, more than every flame. The shadows don't decide my fate, they only disappear when I create a brighter thought, steadier pace, a little hope I can embrace. Says a ghost in my head, but it doesn't own a room. Morning always finds a way, will chase away the gloom. Every whisper loses power when I choose to stand, building something stronger with my own two hands. If the night grows on, I keep seeing through. Every step reminds me I'm becoming someone new. The story isn't over, not even close. I'm still finding out where it matters most. I spent too much much time trying to silence every fear, until I realize courage means it's still there while I'm here. The future isn't waiting for a perfect state of mind. It belongs to those who keep on walking while they searching what they'll find. Some roads are made of confidence, some are made of doubt. Either way they both can lead to places worth finding out. The wind keeps changing directions, the seasons rearrange. Nothing in this life was ever meant to stay the same, so I let go of expectations I would never really mind. Started writing goals that actually fit my own design. Every sunrise lights another chance to cross the blue. Another quiet promise that tomorrow can be new. One breath, one step, one promise to myself. Keep moving, even when the answers take their time. If someone hears this years from now while driving through the night, I hope they know the smallest spark become a guiding light. You don't have to know the end and you don't have to race the clock. Every mountain starts beneath a single careful step. I've learned the strongest hearts are the ones that never break. They're the ones that choose compassion every time they hate. So if today's uncertain, I don't need it anyway, cause every dawn begins before the sun can touch the day. As it goes in my head, both speaks louder now. The world may twist, I still know somehow. Every chapter teaches, every season grows. Even through the longest stretch by the morning shows, I'll keep riding, I'm by that, trusting that in time the life I'm building will become my own. The room is quiet, sky is shining. Voice that once held me back is finally fading into the distance.